Hello everybody, welcome back to another one of these videos. Today we will be going ahead and playing an episode of The Witch. Last time we did not succeed on Inventor. I've decided that I'm just going to go ahead and just wait on that, and I'll come back to do the first mission of it again on another, rotation. So anyway, we'll be playing The Witch. This is the final, of the ordinary 5 characters. There's one secret one, but we'll just go ahead and get into it. Alright, let's just let her spawn in. Her main thing is that she's an influencer, which is a little silly. And it looks like, oh yeah, that's right, her prize is, she wants followers. Yeah, it's been a bit since I went through the opening cutscenes. She has a unique mechanic, though, with her stuff, where she has a spell book. The idea is that you have 4 spell slots right here. And essentially these work like normal equipment, but in order to get things onto the spell slots, you have to pay a die into the spell book. You can see the corresponding numbers here. So for example, if I put a 2 in here, which would get rid of it, I could then summon an Infliction on any of the 4 slots, which is pretty cool. I could also start with an Infliction, I guess. I think usually starting with Cauldron makes more sense, just because it allows me to more quickly get a lot of spells out. Anyway, you'll probably get a good idea of how this character works after a fight or 2. Crystal Ball also just allows us to roll extra dice. We do also have an ability to just throw dice at enemies. This is just so if we have dice we can't use, it's not like we're just completely ruined. So like for example there I threw one, it just deals 1 damage, although if they're on fire they actually get to deal 2, which is kind of fun. I don't know if we'll see that interaction though. There are some things that you like dice on fire, which is just for that purpose primarily, but yeah. That is unfortunate. It looks like we're going to have to go ahead and just do this, since our Infliction got weakened. Man, it's gonna happen again, huh? Or not Infliction, our Cauldron, which is usually our better one. It doesn't really matter in this case, though, because we already got enough damage anyway. But yeah, so now we have a Magic Missile. The way things work on this, by the way, is we only ever can have 6 equipment. We have to put them into Spellbook. I'll put just one into, I guess, 3. I don't really know if it matters a ton, to be honest, for now. I'm not sure if, I don't think we're able to swap them, but I don't know if that's going to matter. Magic Missile might stick around for a while, but some of them, like Infliction, probably won't. So, here we go. Now we'll re-roll to see if we get an even. We did. Well, I guess it ultimately doesn't really matter, because I'm just going to do this either way. And I don't think that Slime is worth using my Crystal Ball on, to be honest. This enemy isn't particularly threatening. Especially since I just level up next turn anyway. We'll re-roll this real quick. And then, yeah, we probably got enough damage to just kill him outright. Cool. And then, okay, we will either get the choice between, I guess, 2 spells, or sometimes they also give you the ability to either get a new slot or upgrade it. Or upgrade a slot. We'll see what those mean later, but yes. Okay. I guess I'll probably take a Burning Light, I think. Just because it gives me more of a use for my higher numbers. We'll also just go ahead and put it here. Alright, we'll also take Magic Shield. I'm not currently really putting much thought into where I put them necessarily. Mostly I'm just trying to keep 6 open because 6 is generally something where if I have those, I'd probably rather play them on things like Burning Light, for instance, which I can now do. We'll just go ahead and do that. Do this. Burn one of his dice, and we'll also just summon in a Magic Missile. Cool. Unfortunately, he did get doubles, which is very good for Sneezy, but we'll see. We might be able to beat him next turn if we get good rolls. Okay. So let's just see real quick. Don't really want this. Sure, I guess we'll just take that. And I think it's probably more worth it to just burn another one of his dice. Just to make it so if he wants to use doubles, yeah, he's got to eat a lot of damage, which it looks like he probably will anyway. Ah, well. Yeah, we got Sneezed. That's okay. That's kind of what this enemy does. I think the last time I fought I was able to kill it before I was able to actually pull off something like that, but yeah, that's its main thing. I don't think we need to, well, I'll heal once before Baby Squid. I don't recall this fight being particularly challenging, but maybe it will be. Who can say? Okay, we're going to re-roll this. take a Burning Light, and then I'll also just... I think I'll Crystal Ball here, to be honest. Yeah, we can get a shield. Oh, wait, no, we need Odd for that. Well, whatever. There we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was probably a good thing that I went ahead and took a heal, because otherwise we'd be at 6 HP right now, and I'm not confident we're going to be able to kill this thing in turn. Cool. We got that off at least. Now we will re-roll this. Okay, it's just best for us to do this then. Okay, it looks like we probably would have been fine, but depending on like how some of these turns go, like it could deal a lot of damage to you in one turn. There we go. Cool. Okay, yeah, now we have the choice between preparing another spell or upgrading a spell slot. I think I'm going to upgrade one. What this basically does is this takes the place of anvils, where if we put a spell onto here, it'll be upgraded. I guess I'm fine with Cauldron being my first spell still, because it gives me more options, but that might be something I change eventually. Hall of Mirrors is nice, though. I think I'm going to put it here and replace Infliction. Most just because... currently, the way it would stand if I didn't was I would have to get 2 6s to play my Hall of Mirrors, which isn't super great. We're also just going to place this here, and then we just need an even die, so we'll go ahead and do that. Do this, and we can put a Magic Missile here. I think I'm not going to need more than one of those, but Hall of Mirrors is generally one of the better spells for this character. Just getting more dice lets you exponentially do more things. But I think for a fight like this, for instance, it's more worth it for me often to just kind of, like, once I have the extra dice, I should have used this first and then replaced it. Once you have the extra dice, you can often just kind of, like, use them once and be done with it, more or less. Okay, I guess we'll just go ahead and put this into here and then just throw that die. Because again, I don't think I need another Hall of Mirrors. Pretty sure I can just end it after this turn, realistically. If I am able to, then I'll be able to heal back up to full, which will be nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. That's good enough. Cool. Yeah, the Magic Missile, honestly, is pretty good with the upgraded spell slot. That's, like, the main reason to take it. Nudge can actually be a very nice spell. Magic Key also can be. I think I'll take a Magic Key and put that as my number 6. And then I'll just go ahead and heal up. And on my spellbook, I more or less like a lot of mine. Magic Shield could be better, but I mean, it's not bad as it is. Do I want a different one to start with? Probably not. Magic Key can just be used if I want additional stuff. Okay, cool. Now I can also fight against the Sorceress. You can see this is kind of an analog of the Witch, which is a little goofy. You can see it even has the same stuff as us. This one actually can do a decent amount of damage, so I might try and go through this fight a bit quicker. So here, we'll do this first, get an additional die for later. We'll do that. I think I'll do this. Yeah, then we'll get a Burning Light upgraded. Okay, I realized the upgrade doesn't actually do that much on it. Probably should have checked, but I didn't know if it reduced minimum or not. Just because rarely am I going to really want to use that spell with a die that's, like, low anyway. I still could, I guess, but, yeah. It's very mediocre, I guess. It's a way of putting it. What I think we'll do instead is we'll put a Magic Key on here. Yeah, and it'll split a die. Oh, wait, I didn't think about that. I realistically want to do that with Magic Missile. Well, okay, that's fine. I guess what we can do then, this is kind of dumb, but whatever. We can do this and just gain an extra die. And we'll put one here and chuck that. I probably could have played that turn better, but that's okay. Yeah, I think she's going to reroll that, and then hit me with a Burning Light and Infliction. Okay, on the bright side I do have Crystal Ball if I need it, which it looks like I might. We shall see. I really should have used that first. I think I could get better, or rather get more used to it. This character is just like being sure I actually use things during that time. We're just going to do this, and we could just do that to end her. Cool. Yeah, that definitely could have been played better. Oh well. Now we have some healing opportunities. I think I'm going to go fight the Dryad. Okay, Magic Spear is nice. I might almost... It does need a 6, but what's the upgrade? Okay, still needs a 6. It's not terrible. Maybe what I can do is I'll just put onto Burning Light currently. Because I think I would probably prefer that over Burning Light, to be honest. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and fight this Dryad, just because I think fighting the Bully can just be something we do towards the end. One thing to note with this is it does require 2 4s in order to actually get it. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we can just put it onto here, and then we'll summon another Cauldron for next turn. So now we just gotta roll a 6, and then we can hit for 14 damage, which is not bad at all. Doesn't look like we did this time, that's okay. We could also go for a Hall of Mirrors, I guess, but that would require another 6 since I don't want to put it onto here, so we shall see. Okay, we'll just do this, throw a Magic Missile onto here, well, I guess what I can do is I'll put this on here, and then I'll just summon a Hall of Mirrors in case I get a lot of 6s or something. Because then I can get some use out of it, I guess, although we'll see. I don't think it's necessarily too late yet for Hall of Mirrors to be relevant, but it might be. Because I know at this point I more or less just kind of want to... Okay, yeah, never mind, it is definitely too late. Just because I do need to kill this enemy quickly, because if she rolled a 6 and anything higher than like a 3, then she'd be able to kill me in 1 turn, which would be a little awkward. I definitely think Doppel Dice probably makes more sense for us here than Duplicate, just because we have a lot of stuff that relies on 6s, and we could get rid of the Cauldron for that. I think I will. That means, though, that I'm going to want to go into my spellbook and probably change what my initial spell is. I think we'll just start with a, I guess, Magic Missile. That one seems pretty good. Counterspell? Absolutely not. That one can be good, I guess, but doesn't seem super worth it, honestly. Okay. Let's see. Don't really care about much of this stuff. Okay. Well, I guess what we're going to do against this Bully, I don't really know if I want to slow roll it, but I feel like I kind of don't have much of a choice. We'll also summon a Magic Shield just so I can block against some of its stuff, because the rocks can be a pain. Let's see. Once he's through those, though, he just deals 6 damage a turn, which isn't terrible. Okay. Cool, so we do now have something for Hall of Mirrors again. What I'll probably do then is just do this real quick. I don't know what Doppel Dice does when upgraded. Spellbook. Cool, it doesn't say. I'll have to see it. Oh well. Okay. So then I guess what we will do is go ahead, just throw a Doppel Dice onto here. I think this just makes it so, yeah, I could do it like on this or something. Cool. Then we will throw... we'll just do a Crystal Ball here. Okay, yeah, no luck, although... I could do another Hall of Mirrors, but I don't know if I really want to waste as much of my time on that, to be honest. What I could do is throw this into here. Maybe I should have done that with a 5, I don't know. Although, I guess I could then just do this, do that, just get a normal Hall of Mirrors here, and then just do this. That's probably good. So then I should, yeah, I'll at least block against the fists for a turn. And at this point, I could just start shield spamming against this enemy, and it should be more or less fine. But I also have so many dice now that it ultimately doesn't really matter. Yeah, like here, what we'll do is we'll just throw this on here, duplicate that, get one of these, do that. I guess otherwise we'll just do a Magic Shield and also do another Hall of Mirrors. So like if you're able to get a lot of Hall of Mirrors going off, you can like just destroy enemies. We are gonna get hit for a little bit, but we're doing okay, honestly. Bully is usually a fight that deals a lot of damage, especially against this deck that ultimately, like, it kind of has some ways to deal damage. The main one, though, is Magic Sphere, which is a pain to set up and use. But the other issue I'm running into with it is I don't want to have it be my starting spell, just because Silver Cauldron could be good, but I don't think I really need it. I'll just take this. I don't want it to be my starting spell, because I always want to be playing at the upgraded slot. Maybe then it makes more sense to do this, or Hall of Mirrors. I think I'll do Doppel Dice and see how this one rolls for a bit. We'll fight against Fireman. Ultimately, these are both give us the same access, but Fireman should just be an easier fight for us, theoretically. Yeah, he just hits for amount of damage. Okay. Cool. So then we do have enough where we could just do this, and I guess the other one will just chuck it. I don't think I need multiple double dice, so I'll just do a damage. But yeah. Okay. Is it? I think it's even that he needs, right? Yes. Yeah, it's even. Okay. Cool. So we do have enough to do a magic spear here. I think I'm going to crystal ball, just because I don't see much of a reason not to, I guess. Didn't gain more 6s, that's a shame. I was hoping I could throw one of those at him, but I cannot. Okay. What to do here, then? First of all, we're going to want to do this regardless. I need to be getting damage off. What we could do then is just get another one of these. And otherwise, I think it makes sense to just throw all 3 of these at him, just to keep dealing some damage. Oh god, we're getting hit for a lot. Man, that was an unfortunate turn. I guess we do have access to Crystal Ball again if we need it, which it looks like we probably will. Okay, cool. We then do have enough now. Cool, that fight definitely took a lot more than I was hoping. Makes sense, so we didn't really get our stuff into play. I'm just going to heal up because regardless, both these fights are going to take us to a level up. Okay, Inferno, free. Oh, Blizzard would have been nice for that encounter. Okay. I don't know if double dice first makes sense. Maybe it does make sense to just take Hall of Mirror, so if I get an early 6, I can do something with it. I also think Magic Key I'm not getting any use out of, so... You want to do Freeze or Burn? I guess we'll do Freeze. I feel like that one could be a bit better. And it also gives us somewhere just to throw extra dice into once we do have... like, I guess Magic Spear and stuff activated, things like that. Okay, so we're going to do this, and then just going to gain 3 shields, and pass for the turn, because that was a terrible draw. Oof, okay, got the dice locking one, that's really annoying. Cool. Okay, so this next turn I'm probably going to do jack shit as well. Yep, we're just going to do this. Can't even throw locked dice, I think, which is a little unfortunate. But well, we'll get locked once more, and then she's going to do that. The healing part doesn't really matter as much. Okay. We'll see if we can win this encounter. I'm not feeling too great about the prospects right now. I don't think I've built a lot of stuff here that's really that great. Okay. I guess what we will do then is just... I feel bad for that, but I kind of just need more dice to work with. We'll do this, and then we'll just do that. Targeting lock on the first few turns is annoying, because it kind of hindered my ability to really set up having a ton of dice, which would have made future like hurricane stuff a bit easier to deal with. Something like this I can deal with much easier. Okay, so first then we'll do this, just gain more 6s, do that. Put both of those into there, throw a die, there we go. We'll see. Ideally I won't need to do Crystal Ball this fight, because I would like to save that for the other fight just so I can quickly do a ton of my setup. We'll see, though. I currently have a lot of damage dealt against me. Yeah, it hits the largest one, which is a little annoying for our setup. That's okay. So what we'll do then is we'll just throw a double dice onto here, double this die value, and then we can go back and do that, hit for a lot more again. Might be worth it for me just to Crystal Ball. I think it is. Okay. Cool, we got some evens, so then we can do that, okay, and then we can just win the fight. Oof. I thought I put it on there. That's awkward. Okay, we'll see. If I die because of this, then that's kind of my own fault for being stupid with it. I don't think I will, though. I guess I might think it just does put me close to having Crystal Ball charged, but, like, that's not really super relevant. Oh well. There we go. Jeez. Okay, cool. Now we can go ahead and see what's in here. Bandage, no. That one like could be okay for us, but I don't think we scaled quickly enough. We don't have enough money to buy this, so okay, we'll just have to take this fight, I guess. Let's see. Maybe it would have been worth it to take bandage beforehand, but I think what we probably want to do with this fight is, first of all, this is a great find, but we'll also probably just want to try and prioritize this. Like, not this turn, probably, which, if that's an unfortunate roll. We're going to want to just try and start just spamming shield as much as we can. When they get there, Air Crystal, that's also annoying. Okay, let's see how we do. Okay, first of all, we are going to do that. We will do that there, and then I guess for the remaining two, we'll just throw them. This may be where this run ends, and if that's the case, then that's okay. This is definitely the most difficult character, I would say. The bright side, though, that was a pretty good pull for us, I think. Okay, so now what we can do is this, and then on future turns we will be able to start probably blocking more. But yeah, it looks like that might not matter at this point. No, it does not. Okay. Well, on the bright side, we have completed this challenge, I guess, so we got Frog. And we now have unlocked the ability to go into specific episodes with the ones that we have won. So for these first three we can. For these two we haven't yet just because we have to beat their original. But next time we're probably going to do Curse of Greed. And then we're just going to kind of keep rotating through these, at least for the time being. Eventually we'll have to probably focus more in, probably on these two at least, just because they're more challenging. But yeah. Anyway, sorry that this was a bit of a shorter episode just because I died earlier into the run. But thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.